Oh, here's something we haven't seen in a while. Got the Honda and the Murray out today. Wasn't gonna do this, but made this here little container out of a 1 gallon tea jug and been collecting oil. Well, yeah, the Honda is definitely leaking. I'll cover. Put this on about about 2 weeks ago, and that's how much it's leaked just by sitting. If you can see it there, I was going to save that and put it back in the engine, but no, it's got dirt in it. What I could do is just take this container, sit it upside down and let it drip out, and then I'll find something to wipe it out. But I thought today would be a good day. Shoot, these things have been sitting for almost a half a month. But here's the Honda. Still the same. Nothing has changed. Because I don't know if I mentioned it, I fixed the wheels on it. Got them adjusted. You know what? Go in and go get my measuring tape. You can see the height on both of them. Use my brand new Stanley tape measure. It's got the lever lock on it, so it comes out and hit this little lever, boom, goes in. Now the Murray, I had to fight with the wheels adjuster because tested it back on the side of the shed and it was kind of way too short. So I tried to adjust it then, and it took a lot of work to get it to adjust. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking the wheel adjusters off and just putting the wheels onto the deck. But I gotta find 4 pickies for it, and I know I should have some somewhere, but I want to do a measure, see how high from the ground to the bottom of the mower. The Murray's up 3 inches in the back. I think it was 3. Check the front. Yep, not 3, but a little above 2.5. So yeah, it's all level in the back and the front. I should have you in front of the camera doing it. Check the sides. Yep, the sides are the same. Yep. I'm checking the. Huh. The Honda is the same. And the front. I'm not pushing too hard on it. Yeah, I kind of lower. Oh, it's a different kind of deck, so yeah. The Honda's about the same as the Murray. Yeah, it was cutting the grass too short. Alright, that's definitely doable for me right now. Well, let's see. What is it supposed to be? What do I usually have it set at anyway? It's a little higher than I think it's higher than what I usually have it set at, but I can work with that. Get my trusty rag out here because I think we're going to do the Honda first since it's been sitting the longest. Turn on the ignition. I am looking for another Honda engine. Could be a power washer motor. Could be another push mower. But I'm looking for another one of these engines because I want to get another top. That way I can give this one back or replace the one that I took. I want to get this cable going again. And I want to get the plastic piece for the front. And I want to get a new gas tank for it. something else I was gonna do. I don't know. But anyways, other than that, that's all it really needs is just the cable. But if I do that, then that switch has to come out, and that's gonna leave a hole in it. This gas tank's questionable anyways. It's gonna leak in the future. It's got a hole at the bottom where the fuel line goes in. I just shove the fuel line more and more and tighten and have the hose clamp, like, I think the hose clamp's like right on the edge. Yeah, it's like right on the edge of the fuel line so it won't leak. Well, the oil's still good in it, so. I'm not really out here to putting tools away, so. Fuel's on. Fuel don't look like it's got gas in it, so. It should have started on the first pull, so. Yeah, ignition's on. I'm gonna see if make sure the fuel is on. Look at this other Honda. Yeah, fuel's on. Put this rag up here. Gotta get my four-cycle weed eater running again. There are a couple things in there that don't run. We need to get running leaf blower, two-cycle leaf blower, two-cycle weed eater, and discovered that it's got a dented valve cover. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I can get another motor, I'll change all that. And the motor can be blown. I just want parts off of it to fix this one. I think the choke is a little sticky, and it is to be the reason why it did what it did. And I guess it's going to definitely need an air filter. Well, it's one out of the way. I saved my favorite one for last. I've been contemplating and pondering about this. I haven't figured out what I want to do. Back about 11, 10 years ago, I have a friend I don't see very often. There's two I don't see very often. So anyways, the one friend decided to take a 3.5, which is his 4 horsepower brakes, same thing, and put diesel in it. Okay? It ran it. These will run with diesel. Just hear me out here. So anyways, my other friend got it. Then I guess he didn't want it, so I ended up with it. It was on a deck very similar to this. It didn't have the chute. I took this off. No, I put the diesel motor on the same deck. I took the guard off, or similar deck. I took the guard off on the side. Had it raised up all the way. I had the blade really sharpened, like really, really sharp. Then I had the throttle set really high, not all the way, but like close to it. And the diesel fuel was lubricating stuff, keeping stuff that normally usually don't get lubricated all like that. And I was cutting farm grass. It's like this tall. Well, anyways, I'm contemplating on making this a diesel just for that purpose. But to do that, I wouldn't use this gas tank and carburetor because this gas tank and carburetor is too good. It is definitely too good. Because as you can see, oh, that's right, I need to check the oil. Not always, but I try to make it a habit to check the oil every time. That's all the work I've really done to these two was when I do come out here. Almost every time I check the oil, I'll randomly check it. Especially in the Honda. I think this is down a little bit. I mean, if it's worked down a little bit like I think it is, I'm not gonna hoo and holler. Well, yeah, it's down a little bit. I mean, we're just starting it, so. And I'm low on oil anyways. Alright, this is why. I'll show you why I'm thinking about not ruining this one with diesel. And if I do, this is why I'm not using this carburetor gas tank. So which means if I do it, I would have to find another carburetor and gas tank that's good. And unfortunately, I don't have any here. And I got three other Briggs & Stratton engines in storage in Pennsylvania that they've been sitting outside that just have gas tanks and carburetors on it. But this is why I really don't want to ruin it. So I don't bend over in front of you. Alright. This first prime, that's just one prime. The first prime didn't shoot none in, but this is. I'm barely gonna pull on it. It's gonna start. Yeah, that's why I don't want to ruin it, but that's probably why it's low on oil, because it's burning it. Actually, I put the, oh, that's right, did I do YouTube? I don't know if I did a YouTube video of it when I put the borescope under everything. But anyways, all the Briggs and Stratton engines, including the generator that's here that I have, all have oil spots around the cylinder, but the area around the valves got dried carbon on it. So, I guess while I'm thinking about it, I got you going, we'll show you what the valve cover, the Honda. I don't remember it ever having that. See, it's already leaked the oil already. Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that, but it does. Obviously, it doesn't phase it too much. Yeah, around, because the pistons on this side of the spark plug and the valves are on this side. So around this area is where it's all wet. So yeah, every Briggs and Stratton obviously has oil getting past the rings, because these two look the same. That one's dry, or that one might be a little wet. Just the Honda's just a little wet. That one I didn't check. That Honda's dry as a bone. And this is my parts or my spare. I mean, it runs. It's a good motor. It even has it. I didn't tighten it. That's the weed eater I'm talking about that needs work. Needs a carburetor, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, I'm contemplating on that. I mean, I have these. I got off-road diesel in that can. The can's full, and fuel tank for the furnace for the little trailers got fuel in it. So I mean, I could theoretically. I've got another idea. Maybe thinking about bringing another engine back from Pennsylvania. If it's got a good carburetor and gas tank, we'll use that, and maybe see if we can put this motor, Briggs, on the Honda deck. Go ahead and make that engine a diesel motor, so I can burn up this diesel and use it this summer, because I got really good fuel. I mean, I could cut a lot of grass using that diesel. I mean, I've done, when I used to live in my childhood home, when I had that one, I used to can cut my yard 3 or 4 times before I had to fuel it. And we had a small yard, so, I mean, that's definitely a thought. You know what, the more and more I think about it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get another hold of another gas tank carburetor for that motor. And we'll put this Honda engine on the side since it's leaking oil. And yeah. What we'll do is we'll raise the deck up all the way, and I'll have that whatever blade I put on it and sharpened, and I'll run it, because then I don't have to destroy this girl. I don't want to ruin it. So that wraps this video up. Thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one, and subscribe, because I would like to try to find some more mowers to do revivals on. And I mean, not so much for selling. Speaking of that, I'm you know, I mean, they're going to eventually get sold anyways. The Toro's listed on the marketplace for sale. $90. I think $90 or $95. But I'll take trade-ins for discounts. And that'd be more revival videos, or just videos period. But I'm trying to do revival videos. See what I can get running. If I can't get it running, well, then it's going to be partings for other revival videos. And I'm doing this basically on a strict budget. And that's another reason why I want to sell. I would have to sell some. The way if I do have to buy like air filter, oil, spark plugs, you know, pull rope, I could do that. Like I said, thank you for watching. Subscribe and leave a comment if you have one. Thanks for watching.